Solomon Mulugeta Kasa. He's a producer and host of Tech Talk with Solomon television show on Ethiopian Broadcasting Services. He also currently works as a senior technology consultant at Deloitte Consulting, a Fortune 500 global consulting firm. Before joining the management consulting world, Mr. Kasa worked as a software developer on several technology platforms, including Visual Studio, C++, VB.NET, JavaScript. It's a whole different language of technology here. SQL Server for more than 5 years. Born and raised in Ethiopia, he left the country and moved here in 2004 to fulfill his dream of pursuing higher education. He received his Master's of Science degree in Information Systems Technology Management from George Washington University and his Bachelor of Science degree from Strayer University in 2008, majoring in computer programming. He also received Federal Chief Information Officer, CIO Professional Certificate that is exclusively awarded by the United States government. So great achievement. To Solomon Kasa, in recognition of his extraordinary commitment in promoting the use and teaching of technology through his Tech Talk initiatives on EBS, reaching millions in Ethiopian community and doing so in our native language. SEED salutes Mr. Kasa in appreciation of his active leadership in engaging IT professionals, providing a forum to inspire Ethiopian youth by presenting and interviewing highly successful and accomplished IT professionals and others of Ethiopian descent in the diaspora as well as in Ethiopia. In addition, SEED salutes Mr. Kasa for serving as a mentor to the youth and old alike in our community, as well as an acknowledgement of his own academic and professional excellence. Without further ado.
Good evening. You all look great tonight, by the way. We really don't know what happens in life. And we don't know when our loved ones will be taken away. It is very difficult for me to stand here after losing a father just 7 days ago. But knowing my dad, I have realized that he could not be more proud that I'll be here tonight. He was such a brave, sharp, and intelligent man. He instilled in me the value of higher education. His hardcore reading habits always amazes me. I remember his amazing English lessons during my childhood. He even offered to teach me French, but I foolishly ignored the offer. This award would be a tribute to my dad. Many of you would think that I won't be nervous standing here tonight because I'm a TV personality. Well, not quite right. When I do the show, just a couple of cameras stand before me and millions will watch after the fact. This is just a little different setting, so bear with me. In this digital age, the attention span is shrinking to 140 characters of tweet, 60 seconds of Instagram video, and a bunch of very short Snapchat video messages. So I'll try to make this short. Well, not that short. You know what I'm talking about with the Snapchat, right? It is such a great honor for me to stand here. I'm so grateful for this nomination and deeply humbled to accept the SEED Award. First and foremost, I want to thank God for getting me where I am today. I would like to say thank you to all the people who believed in me, especially Ambassador Tesfaye, who nominated me for this great honor. I never knew him before until I received his wonderful email back in November 2015. His kind words and appreciation, his detailed observation, and his respect for the things I do is something that I will never forget. Actually, let me quote a piece from his email that kept me so humble. He said, "Your daring and elaborate work has benefited the new and old generation delve into scientific and technological mysteries. That is precisely what I strive to do." I wish he was here tonight in person to witness this, but thank you so much, Ambassador Tesfaye. I also would like to say thank you to the entire city leadership for unanimously accepting my nomination. I will continue to do my best to justify your trust and recognition. The wonders of science and technology never cease to amaze me. The things that we take for granted today just because they have been around us for a while. But if we take a step back and think about them for a second, they are just mind-boggling. And it is amazing how far human civilization has come. When I started my TV show almost 4 years ago, all I had in mind, my passion, my worry, my desire, my burden, and my focus was how to communicate and share the wonders of science and technology to everyone with a great deal of simplicity, to inform, to inspire, and steer innovation in many young minds of our own. And my very reason to produce and host a science and technology show in Amharic, in my native language, is from a deep sense of desire to bridge the information gap and see innovation flourish in Ethiopia. Never in my wildest dream, though, have I ever thought that I would become a TV personality. That is not what I trained for. When you have a passion, I guess opportunities come your way, and when you have a vision, it comes provision. My show is a combination of topics presented by myself and guest interviews. Just to give you a little perspective, if you stitch my 103 shows together, it will be a 51-hour long production with 25 guests and more than 100 topics. To produce this, I had to put more than 700 man-hours of research and recording, drive more than 2,000 miles, and consume about 175 gigabytes of hardware space. Well, I think my consultant instinct is kicking in and just throwing all these numbers at you, so enough with that. It is such a pleasure to see one of my several guests here tonight, NASA space scientist Dr. Brook Lacko. He is here tonight. Give him a hand. He is so much loved by my viewers, which made him to be my only guest to appear on my show twice. I think we're going to have to do it more than that. I told you last time. More than anything else, the best things happened in life for me are to know the love of God, being a father of my amazing daughter, and to have such a heroic man. And I'm beyond ecstatic they're here tonight. My mom is the reason for the person I have become today. As I call her ዋዋዬ በጣም ወድሻለሁ። ዛሬ የደረስኩበት ማንነት ከአንቺ እናታዊ ጀግንነትና ፍቅር እንዲሁም ከእግዚአብሔር እርዳታ የተነሳ ነው። በጣም አመሰግናለሁ። በጣም ወድሻለሁ። And my little princess, what can I say about you? You're not only my daughter, you are my best friend. You are my inspiration, my strength, my optimism in life, my cheerleader, my #1 fan, and my challenger, and my police who keeps me in check not to look at my phone while driving. She does that all the time. My joy, my reason to live. I love you so much, Abby. My big brother, Dawit, back home, I want to say thank you so much and I love you so much. My friends, I don't want to call them friends because they truly are my brothers. And I'm so happy some of them are here tonight. Ephraim for believing in me and connecting me with EBS. Dr. Daniel, who always have time for me and when I text or call him to encourage me and give me his amazing perspective and advice with his calm personality. Bisrat was there with me from day one and who always told me not to give up. The other Danny who opened his door for me so selflessly when I came to the States 12 years ago. Mesfane, Hizkias, Mati, Kirobel, Naisgi, all of you, thank you and love you also dearly. This couldn't have been possible if it was not for EBS giving me the platform to reach out to millions. So I would like to say thank you so much to the entire EBS leadership. This honor is for you too. I also want to say thank you to my EBS colleagues, both here and in Ethiopia, and my entire production crew. Some of them are here tonight. You guys rock. Give them a hand, please. Among many great Ethiopians, my own uncle, world-renowned painter, and the late Skender Bogosian, was the recipient of Seed Award in 2004. So I deeply appreciate this honor and am so humbled to be a part of it. Last but not least, I want to congratulate my fellow award recipients for your amazing and great work and selfless dedication to bring about change in our community. We surely need more of you. I will close by quoting one of my favorite genius, Leonardo da Vinci. Learning never exhausts the mind. Thank you and God bless you.
The award says, Society of Ethiopian Established in Diaspora present to Mr. Solomon M. Kasa in recognition of your dedication and service to the Ethiopian community through your Tech Talk program on EBS, May 29, 2016, Washington, D.C. With great honor on behalf of our supporters, we present thee to Solomon. Thank you.